Hey there, folks. I want to welcome you here today to the Sports Trading Overview Call. My name is James Ward, and I am excited to have you here today and be your host. The room is absolutely filling up, so it's kind of crazy. It is the afternoon here for most of us on this side of the world, but we have people worldwide that will be joining us. So if it's evening time, morning time, whatever it is, I want to say thank you for taking the time to come out here and join us. I've got some awesome information I'm going to share with you here today, and I think it's going to be life-changing for those of you who can really accept it and, who were invited here for the first time to see it. I think you're going to love it. So with that being said, let me share my PowerPoint presentation. Now, before I get rolling here, I do want to ask if you can put a number 1 in the chat that you can see my PowerPoint presentation. I had some difficulties last time we did this, so I want to make sure. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. Well, hey, it looks like technology might be working today. Just knocking on wood there. But all right, we're going to get this thing going. If you're just jumping into the call, you are here for the Sports Trading BTC Overview Call. And my name is James Ward. I'm the president and owner of the company. And it's definitely my pleasure to have you here today to tell you everything that you need to know about this company. As I said, most likely someone probably invited you here today because they said, look, here's a really cool opportunity. It's something that's unique, probably that you haven't seen before. You got to go check this out. What I get to do today is tell you why we do what we do, how we do it, and why it might be a good fit for you. And what I always like to start with when I'm doing these webinars is, the things that make us different from other companies out there. Let's face it, over the last few years, it's been a tough time in this industry. I'm sure that we can all agree. And even recently, you've seen a lot of companies come and go, a lot of challenges out there. So we really feel like as a company, we are breaking the mold. We are showing people that there is a way to do something correctly in this space that we constantly get thrown into in the crypto market. Crypto or Bitcoin happens to be the currency that we take in. So we bring it in and we pay it out like that. But we don't consider ourselves necessarily a crypto company because we are in the sports trading industry. And we're going to get to that here in a second. But let me tell you the things that really make us different as a company so that will help you really understand what we're doing here. Number 1, I'm sure you've seen it out there. There are companies popping up constantly that you get told about. I mean, you can probably check your email. There's a new one right now, probably. I don't know. I'm just saying. Probably there is, right? Every single day, companies are popping up. You have no idea who the ownership or who the leadership behind it is. Well, the first thing is, number 1, I'm right here in front of you, right? I'm a real person. There's many of you I had a chance to meet in Orlando at our first live event. Some of you I know from other projects. You know exactly who I am. You know that I'm a real person. And I think that that's really important. For those of you who are looking for an opportunity, you don't have any idea who the owner behind that company is. Let me just go on and save yourself some time. It's going to end badly, okay? So here you at least have the ability to know who we are, what we're doing, and you can feel the heart of what we're creating here as a company. And we believe that we're creating a movement, something that people are going to want to be part of, regardless of whether they like sports or sports trading or anything like that. It is a great place to be because of the culture that we're creating. Now, the second part of that is the transparency on what we actually do, okay? We are in the sports trading industry, and we're going to get into that in more detail so you can technically know what that means. But the important thing for you to understand right now is that we share every single wager that we do right in our back office. So as a member, once you become a member here today, if you're joining us for the first time, you're going to have a trading report in your back office. It's going to show you games that are live. So we'll have multiple games that are live here today. I know that we have some hockey. We'll definitely have some NBA. We'll have some other games out there that we're going to be participating in today. And you're going to be able to see those before they ever happen, right? Before they start, you'll know exactly what type of wagers we're looking at as a company. And then also you'll know the wins, the losses, and the draws. We put that back there for you. So for, I don't even know how many days it goes back at this point, almost 2 months or more. You can actually see the wins, the losses, the draws. You can see how we're doing as a company to an extent, but I think that's really important. I mean, how many companies have you been part of that said, hey, we're doing crypto trading, we're doing mining, we're doing Forex, we're doing arbitrage, right? Does that sound familiar to you? What we know for a fact is that 99% of them are not doing any of it. And those that are, those that are making it happen, more power to you, right? There's enough room in this industry for all of us. So I hope that the people are actually doing it, but those who say that they are and they're not, that's the ones that you have to be leery of. And that usually comes from having no idea who is behind it. The last part that I want to talk about here that really makes us different as a company is what we've done outside of our own business model to make sure that we're protecting you as a member. We actually went out there as a company and we hired another company as a third party to come in and really make sure that we're doing the things that we need to do. And here's what this company does for you. Number one, they make sure that we pay you a commission long before we ever touch a profit. I think that's pretty cool, right? And that's super important. You know, if you're looking at a business, it's important to know that as a member, you have the ability to get your money first before the company does. The second thing that they do for us is they make sure that the mathematics behind what we do, you know, the vision as a company owner, we always have this vision of what we want to happen. And sometimes, truthfully, the mathematics don't work. So you have to have someone there that you can rely on, whether it be a board of trustees, executives. We've hired a third-party company that can assist us with that. And the last thing is the security of our company. How many times have you seen companies say, hey, we just got hacked, we're out of business, they took all of our Bitcoin? Well, this company helps us with that. And that company is called D. Golden & Associates. That's their president and owner right there, Mr. Dwayne Golden. Dwayne has been in the network marketing industry for over 20 years. He has a huge ATM, Bitcoin, I almost said BTM, Bitcoin ATM company, the largest one in Latin America. So his knowledge of what we do and expertise and the people that surround him have been a great resource for us. And it's just been awesome to be able to partner with them. So we're excited about the future to continue with them. And again, you know, we brought them here for you. I mean, how many companies do you know that brings in a third-party company to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do? It just doesn't happen. We just launched our company on October 1st. We had a pre-launch that started August 11th. I'm not a big pre-launch guy. I mean, I think they're important, but at the same time, we were ready to get this thing rolling. So since August 11th, we've actually been paying commissions, you know, doing the things that we're supposed to do, but we officially made our launch on October 1st. We had on October 12th, we had our launch party, had a great opportunity to meet some of the key leaders that are in our company. And since that time, you know, it's been an amazing thing for us as a company. We are steadily growing. We are not one of those companies that just exploded overnight and then are gone a couple, you know, weeks later, but we're growing at a very comfortable, great rate. We're able to scale this thing to what we need it to be. And I'm excited about where we're going because of the people that we've attracted. So what you need to know is this: you're one of the very first people on this earth to hear about this company. We are truly just starting this. We are in the infancy stages. So timing is very important, as you know, in any market, and you just happen to be in the right place at the right time to be part of this one. Now, who are we? Well, our company, Sports Trading BTC, is incorporated out of the British Virgin Islands. We've been doing sports trading since 2016 and been very profitable at it. And now we're in a position with the introduction of Bitcoin and network marketing to be able to share that with you and as many people that want to be able to participate in it. So it's exciting from that side of it. You know, the thing that really makes this work is a couple things. Number one, we work with the very best people out there to assist us with deciding on which games we should wager on. I'm going to get more in detail on that here in just a second, but that is a crucial part of the program that makes it work. But the other side of it is making sure that we manage the funds properly as a company, making sure that we never have more risk than what we need to, and doing the things that we're supposed to be doing to protect you as a member and making sure that we can generate profits as a company. So we're obviously doing a very good job at that. We're excited about that. And the last thing I want to talk about here is the security of our company. You know, I talked about D. Golden & Associates assisting us with that. You see, we have multiple servers in multiple different countries that are set up inside of our company. So where most companies keep their Bitcoin on their server, we do not, okay? There's never Bitcoin sitting on our server. So here's what happens. You do have hackers that will come, and believe me, they will come for us as well, just like they come for any other company. In fact, they already do. The good news is this: if we do get hacked, right, we will be down. I mean, we might be down for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. What I want to go on and tell you is it didn't mean that we left, right? I mean, how many times have you seen a company disappear and now it's like, oh my gosh, they're gone forever? I mean, that's the mentality that people have, and it's really sad. But we've set this up so that we have multiple backups going at multiple times. So if we do go down, we're going to be right back up. It's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, it's a very real thing when it comes to security and making sure that we protect ourselves, protect you as a member, and definitely protect the Bitcoin. So we don't ever have to be that company that comes and says, look, we got hacked, all the Bitcoin's gone, we're sorry, we have to disappear. That's not us, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. Now, some other cool things about this company is literally anyone can do it, okay? You're not gonna have to come in here today and be an expert at sports trading. In fact, you don't even have to know what it is or anything about it. We actually do that side of the business. That is our expertise. That's our forte. So, you know, there's a lot of companies, when they bring you in, they're trying to teach you how to do whatever they do. And there's nothing wrong with that. We actually have some educational packages that we're adding that are going to help people understand more of what we do. And if they would like to do some of it on their own, they can, but it's not required when you come in here. I know most of you have been probably seen companies or even coaches or consultants out there that say that they're teaching people how to trade, right? How to read charts, how to technically trade Forex and crypto and things like that. I mean, it sounds cool in theory, but I'll tell you, you know, I managed money for a decade. That's what I did before I got into this. And a lot of that time was in technical trading, whether it be equities or options or derivatives or anything like that. And what I found out very quickly is that is a thankless job. That is to be able to learn how to technically trade and know when the market's moving up or moving down. Let me just go on and tell you, nobody knows, okay? So to teach people, the ordinary everyday person, that it becomes really challenging. For those who are doing it, more power to you. I hope you kill it. I'm just telling you that it's a challenging thing, and the ordinary person has struggles with that. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about here in regards to what makes us different is how many companies have you seen out there, usually in these four categories, as we've talked about: crypto trading, Forex trading, arbitrage, or mining, right? I mean, if I had $1 for every one of those companies that have popped up over the last 3 years, you know, we'd be doing something else, right? But the bottom line is this: they pop up constantly. And that is usually the areas that they go into because it's the easiest one to try to convince people that you're doing. But most of the time, we know 99% of the time, these companies are not doing it. Again, for those who are, I think it's awesome. And, you know, I hope that you have success. But for those that have the intention of just starting a company and disappearing, let me give you a little hint. Those are the ones that say, hey, we're paying 2, 3, 4% every single day forever. You don't know who we are. You don't know who the owner is, but please bring all your people to it. It's going to last. It's a great thing. And what's disappointing is that people keep falling for the same nonsense over and over, right? A lot of you have continued to fall for this, and you wonder, like, you have to go back and apologize to people. We've created an opportunity here that you don't have to do that. So I'm excited to be able to share that with you. Now, why would you even consider doing business with us? Well, number one, I believe this is a unique approach to growing Bitcoin, number one, because you probably have not heard of this before, right? You probably haven't heard of the sports trading connected with network marketing, that Bitcoin happens to be the currency that we work in. And what's cool about sports trading is, number one, it's open 365 days a year. I bet some of you have sat there on a holiday, whether it be Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate is cool with me. And if you don't celebrate at all, that's cool as well. But most likely, you know, on holidays, someone has a football game on, or someone has a basketball game on. There's some type of sporting event that's happening 365 days a year. So there's every single day, there's opportunity for us to create profits as a company. So that is an exceptional thing to have. No dark days. The other side of this is we work with the very top people in this industry, in the sports trading industry, sports wagering, whatever you'd like to call it, called handicappers and sports trading analysts. They're the best of the best, in my opinion. We have a constant evaluation that we're doing of these people to make sure that they're performing at the level that we need them to perform at to be able to create the profits that we need. So basically what they do is they give us the probability of the outcome of a sporting event. You know, who's going to win, by how many points are going to be scored. And they can look at factors that you and I just don't know, okay? So whether it be who's hurt, you know, who's coming off a bye week, who traveled on the road for the last 2 weeks, who has a short week, you know, what type of weather is it? Is there a blizzard going on? All those things that you and I really don't care about just to watch a football game or a basketball game or a soccer game or any other sport that you can imagine. We don't really care about that. Their job is to care about that. Their job is to know exactly what's going on. And based upon the probability that they give us, that helps us determine what portion we would like to wager on them based on our money management system. Now, here's the deal. We definitely don't win all the time, and you'd be able to see that. And we'll actually show you some examples of us losing and some of us winning, okay, because it happens every single day. Very rarely do we have a day that we win everything. We have, but it's very rare. So let's move on here. Most likely someone sent you here today and said, look, you know, this is a cool opportunity, but this is a chance for you to be able to earn some income for you and your family. And my goal right now is to just break that down for you so you can understand exactly, you know, what type of income we're talking about, how can it generate for you and your family. And so let's get this thing started. The first thing is our fast start bonus. Our fast start bonus is for the first 30 days of your business, okay? And it was intended to give you a kickstart, a fast start to grow your business very quickly and start paying you some income. Now, it pays on 3 different levels, 5% on the first level, 3% on the second level, and 2% on the third level. Now, for those of you who are brand new to network marketing, that may mean nothing to you. So 5% on the first level, what that means is people that you personally referred to our company that purchased our product. That's what first level means. Second level means that when those people go out there and refer people, that would be your second level. And to take it a step further, when they refer people, that's your third level. So you have an ability right now to unlock all 3 levels within your first 30 days. And there's 2 different ways that you can do that. If you come in at package 1 through 4, so that's our 0.01 package all the way up to 0.025, I'm sorry, to 0.5, that our first 4 packages, the requirement in order to unlock these 3 levels is to have personal sales volume equal to the package you own or greater. So for example, let's say that you came in at the 0.1 level. So that's, you know, what is that, $900? It's jumped, right? It was like 700 or 800 bucks just a couple days ago. So Bitcoin's actually went up a little bit here. So $900, but the way that it works is like this. When you have personal sales volume, so that could be you making 1 sale of 0.1, 4 sales of 0.025, just to break down some easy ways to get the math, you could do that, right? And once you do that, you are qualified to start earning these bonuses. Now, if you come in at package 5 through 8, so that's 1 Bitcoin and up, you're actually automatically qualified for this fast start bonus. There's no sales requirements. So from day number 1, you unlock these 3 levels and you are able to start earning. Now, this bonus is paid every single day, just so you know. Now, we also have our binary compensation plan. I would tell you that this is the most powerful part of our comp plan, 100% the most powerful part of our comp plan, because it allows you to lock arms with people above you and below you and really create results. We have what we call a 50-50 binary, a lesser league binary, whatever term you'd like to use, that's what it is. And basically it works like this. Every night we take a snapshot of your business, okay? And we're gonna look at the left of your business and the right of your business, because that's all binary is. You have 2 sides, a left and a right. And your goal when you come in here is to activate your binary by making 1 sell on the left and 1 sell on the right personally at any level. It doesn't matter what level you do that. And that activates your binary immediately and lets you start working with people above you and below you to start creating volume. So as a company, as I said, we take a snapshot of your business every night and we look at the volume on the left and we look at the volume on the right. And whichever one is lesser, we pay a percentage on that. And that percentage is based on the package that you own. And we'll get to that here in just a second, but it can range anywhere between 5% and 12%. So for this example, I'm going to use 12%. Okay, that's the highest that we pay. We want you to show you the opportunity that you could possibly have. So let's say that you had 2 Bitcoin on the left side of your business and 1 Bitcoin on the right side of your business. Which one's lesser? Well, 1, right? 1 is lesser than 2. So we would take 1 Bitcoin and multiply it times 12% because our binary payout in this example, that would equal 0.12. That's paid to you today, right? We pay it every single day. That's how our compensation plan works. So as you can imagine, being able to really lock arms with people above you and below you, create that type of volume and be able to generate binary commissions every single day, this is by far the most powerful part of our compensation plan. If you decide to come in here and really take this seriously, this will be a great opportunity for you and your family. Now, let's talk about our trader bonus. And, you know, regardless of what you're doing right now, I'd ask you to pay attention to this because this is another thing that really differentiates us from anybody else in the market, in my opinion. And it's based on reality, not just some fiction. So I want to tell you about it, okay? We have 2 different types of trading bonuses here, and they're both solely based upon the profits of our sports wagering. That's how we come up with these numbers, all right? We have a minimum bonus, which is 0.25, 1/4% paid daily. That's about 7.5% a month. In order to qualify for that, all you have to do is purchase a package. It doesn't matter what package you purchase, what level. There are no qualifications whatsoever. Everybody has a chance to come in here and earn that. Now, we also have what we call our maximum bonus. And our maximum bonus is really determined by you if you want to participate in it or not. And the way that you can achieve our maximum trader bonus is just by having personal sales volume, right? That's sales volume that I personally refer equal to or greater than the package you own. So again, same example as we used on the fast start bonus. If I come in here at the 0.1 level and I have personal sales volume of 0.1, I am now qualified. That can come from 1 sale at 0.1, 4 sales at 0.025, or any sale above the 0.1, I'm qualified for that maximum trader bonus. Now, our maximum trader bonus right now is 1.38%. But here's what you need to know. That number fluctuates on the 15th of every month. So what we do on the 15th every month, we adjust that based upon the profits that we've had as a company. I think that's really important for you to understand. And the reason why is this. A lot of companies out there, let's face it, they're saying, hey, you can earn 2, 3, 4% every single day for life, and we're going to last forever, even though you don't know who we are, right? Or even if you do think you know who they are. Let's just be honest for a second here, okay? We know that that math doesn't work. There's nothing in the world that can pay like that every single day forever and last, right? So what we've done is we've created an opportunity here that fluctuates based upon our profits. It could go all the way to 0 if we're not doing what we're supposed to do, but it could go all the way up to 2 as well. I'm referring to the maximum trading bonus. So just keep that in mind that, you know, it's a real number, not some arbitrary number that we picked out of the clear blue sky. And I think it's important for you to understand that. So there's multiple ways that you can earn here, as we talked about. There's the binary bonuses. There's the fast start bonuses on 3 levels once you're qualified. There's multiple buybacks. What that means is this. Once you double your Bitcoin inside of our company, you're going to have 2 options. Option A is going to be take your Bitcoin and go. Okay, it's yours. You can do what you want. Option B will be to renew your package at the package you're at or a higher level. It's completely up to you, and continue the process of growing your Bitcoin. But here's the deal. Every single time someone does that in your organization, there's fast start bonuses created. There's new binary revenue created and volume. So you can see that you can really annuitize your business just with our buyback feature. It's a pretty cool thing. We also pay commissions on upgrades. So if someone decides to upgrade from their current package to where they want to go, we actually pay a commission on that. We also allow you to upgrade by paying the difference between your original package and the package you want to go to. So in this example, someone started at 0.01, that's our lowest package. They wanted to upgrade to the 0.1 level. It would cost them 0.09 rather than the full 0.1 to do that, as long as they're not over the 50% mark on their progression bar. And I'm going to show you what that means right now, okay? Inside of your back office, you're going to have a progress bar that looks just like this. And this basically shows you your progress of doubling your Bitcoin. And once you get to that 50% mark, it means that you've received all the Bitcoin back that you started with, okay? So if you go over that mark and you want to upgrade, it's going to cost you the full amount. And we share that with you because we want to be transparent with the way it works. There's still commissions paid, but you're required to pay the full amount if you want to upgrade, because if not, we'd be losing money as a company. Now, here's where things get good, okay? We pay commissions 7 days a week, not once a week, not once a month, 7 days a week. 7 days a week, you can earn income for you and your family. And I always use this example, and I'm sure people might get sick of hearing it, but you know, I've traveled like since I can remember with coaching competitive soccer, and then my daughters play competitive soccer. And man, I'm telling you, every single weekend we were gone, right? Hotel expenses, food expenses, the t-shirts at the tournament, the ice cream, the, you know, going to Chuck E. Cheese or some trampoline park or whatever it was, you know, in between. Maybe some of y'all can relate. Maybe it's not soccer, maybe it's basketball, whatever it is. Or maybe it's just that you're a single parent, or, you know, you're helping your parents financially out because they can't do it in themselves, or you have a kid in college. I don't know what your struggle is, but what I do know is paying someone 7 days a week is game changer. It's a life changer for people, because knowing that you have money come in every single day, if you're out there working your business, is a great feeling. You know, if you have a BitPay card, or if you're out of the US, maybe you have another type of crypto card that allows you to transfer it to there, you could use it. That would have saved my life a few times. So I'm excited. Obviously, I've spent some time on it. I'm excited because I know it's a real life changer for people. As long as you have 0.01 or higher, we pay directly to your blockchain every single day. So whatever your wallet is, we're going to pay it directly to there as long as you have 0.01 or higher. That's really important for you to understand. Also, we don't have a bunch of fees. You know, there's companies out there charging 15–20% to get your own money, which is insane. We don't do that. The only fees that you're going to incur are the blockchain fees, just so you know. So it's an important thing to understand. Now, in addition to everything I just talked about, we have a built-in marketing system that you're going to receive when you become a member of our system, okay? It's going to have multiple landing pages just like this that are already in multiple languages. So if you want to market internationally, you can. They're going to have videos. We also have a lead system where you can collect those leads and actually follow up with people. So when people come through this page right here, you're going to collect their information. You can follow back up with them. The money's in the follow-up, they say, right? Now, we also have multiple banners that have been created. So if you want to market on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, maybe there's a banner company that you want to work with. You don't have to go out there and hire a designer. You don't have to hire a copywriter. We've done it for you. It's right here in your back office. And every single one of these banners actually refer people directly to this page where they can fill out their information, and then they're sent to your sign up page, which is a pretty cool thing. We also have multiple text messages. Let's face it, this right here is in everybody's hand, especially my daughter's, my gosh. But anyway, it's in everybody's hands all the time. So if you want to market, you want to get out there, you don't know what to say, we've written some messages for you to help you, articulate what this business is without throwing up on people, for lack of a better word. Now, we also have multiple emails that you can use to drip on your people. If you have an email list and an autoresponder, if you want to use our content, you can absolutely do that. It's already pre-written for you. Now, the cool thing about everything I just mentioned, it is actually included in the package that you purchase here today with us. Most companies are charging 99 bucks a month for something like this, especially as sophisticated as it is. It's included in your package. So here's our packages, all right? We have 8 different packages. That's about to be 9. We're about to order a quarter package, or we're about to add, not order, a quarter Bitcoin package as well. But here's what you're going to see about our packages, okay? They are as inexpensive as 0.01, which is about $90 right now, maybe 95, all the way up to 5 Bitcoin. We designed this so that regardless of what your financial situation is, you have an opportunity to get started with us here. But I want to be clear on something, okay? I definitely want you to get started with us here today because it's going to be a lot of fun, and we've got a lot of cool stuff going. And I mean, what we're coming out with, it's going to blow your mind as we get closer to the beginning of the year. However, if you have to hurt your family to come in here today, please don't join our company. If you have to go out and take a second mortgage or get some crazy loan to come in here, please don't do that. I mean, that is just insane to me. This program was built to help, not hurt. So please don't do that. And I say that because I've seen people in the industry do this. They put more pressure on their family than what's required to have success. You don't have to do that. You can build your way up here. So start at the highest package that you possibly can, but do what's right for you and your family at the same time, okay? Now, I want to show you a really quick roadmap to being able to double your Bitcoin, because that's what it's all about. It's a very simple thing that you can do if you decide to do it. Number one is get started at the highest package you can within reason, right? That won't hurt your family. That's step number one. Step number two is to get qualified in your first 48 hours, not 48 days. I hope you heard that correctly. 48 hours. You want to find 2 people that want the opportunity to earn Bitcoin. They want the opportunity to be part of a movement, part of a system, part of a culture. It's going to be easy to do. Find those 2 people and get them started. So that gets you qualified, and that's going to qualify you for the fast start bonus. It'll qualify you for the binary, and it can qualify you for the maximum trading bonus. We want you to get qualified in all 3 in your first 48 hours, which you absolutely can do. Now, once you do that, the goal then is to help those people do the same exact thing. And you do that for the next few weeks. Help those people, help those people. The power of 2, you're going to double your Bitcoin within the next 30 days. So it is a great thing for you and your family. Now, really quickly, I want to talk about our tokenized system. We just went to a tokenized system internally. We're actually taking that to even a bigger level. As I say that we have some amazing things coming. If you're a member here right now, let me just encourage you here today. I want to give you just a little tip, okay, a little hint. You want to get out there and get some tokens, okay, because it's going to be important going forward as a company. Just know that, okay? I'm not going to give it all to you, but as we get into the latter part of the year here, it is going to be super important. I'll just put it to you that way. I also want to be clear on something. Our token has nothing to do with any type of value outside of our company. We're not trying to come out with an ICO or a token to sell to the public. There's no value outside of our company. It is for internal use only. I have to say that because people automatically think, oh, these guys are coming out with some type of coin. We're not, okay? So just to be clear, we're not. But our STB token, our internal token, which our entire system is going to, is a pretty cool thing because not only do we allow our members, when you become a member, you can actually purchase this for a discounted price, and you can use it for a lot of different things that I'm going to show you here in just a second. But we also allow you to sell it for a retail product. So there's going to be some people, they don't care about a binary or a fast start bonus. I mean, it's not even in their realm of thought, right? But they would like the opportunity to do some of the things I'm about to show you. So you're going to have an opportunity to sell this token to people and receive a 10% commission directly to you. Again, that's paid daily as well. So what are these things? Well, number one, we have a system called the game of the week, or our trading pool. And every single week we come out with a game, sometimes 2 games, sometimes 3, very rarely, mostly 1 or 2 games that we consider to be a lock. Now, we call it a lock because the probability of it happening is much greater, and we as a company collectively allow people to participate with the tokens that they purchase. And by I say participate, that means that we're all rooting for the same exact income. So in this example, this is a bad example, man. I need to change it because we actually lost this one. We don't win them all, by the way. But here's how we do. This is actually some of our games right here. Right now, we are 4 wins and 3 losses on our games of the week. So what that means is people can participate for as little as 50 tokens in our game of the week. They don't have to have any influence from a network marketing standpoint or anything like that. If someone wants to come in and they want to participate and they want to say, hey, we're all going to root together, we're looking for the same outcome, and you have a chance to earn some tokens, that's a pretty cool thing, right? So if someone put in 100 tokens to most of these games and we win, they're going to get about 175 tokens back. Now, the chance is we can also lose, and if that happens, they're gone, all right? So that's important to understand as well. This was built for entertainment, but man, people are having a lot of fun with it. We also have what we call our drawing pool. Now, if you haven't purchased, if you're inside of our company right now and you haven't put your 50 tokens towards this, I mean, I don't even know what you're waiting on. We're having a $10,000 shopping giveaway that's going to be released on November 26th, okay? 2 days before Black Friday, someone is going to earn or win a $10,000 shopping spree. To participate in this, it takes tokens. It's only 50 tokens, which is about $40, $45 right now, USD, that you can participate in this. I'm telling you right now, I could sell these all day to people that have no interest at all in network marketing and earn 10% every single time they bought a token. It's a pretty cool thing. So I want you to think just for a second, because here's what really gets me. You know, giving away $10,000 for a shopping spree as a company to the winner, whoever's name gets drawn, I mean, it's such a cool thing. Even if you don't celebrate the holidays, that's fine. I bet you could find some use to spending $10,000 in a shopping spree, whether it be helping out you and your family, helping out multiple families. Maybe there's a women's shelter or an orphanage, a hospital, somewhere that is less fortunate than you to be able to do that. I mean, in my mind, I can't even imagine being able to go to a women's shelter or something like that and buying every single person in there a jacket or shoes. I mean, how cool would that be? Or just giving your family the very best holiday season they've ever had. That's cool as well. So someone's going to win it. 50 tokens get you in. And like I said, if you're a member and you haven't put your 50 tokens in yet, well, you're missing the boat. We also are giving away 2 Super Bowl tickets. Our next drawing will be for 2 Super Bowl tickets. So that means that for 50 tokens, someone can get their name into a drawing to win 2 Super Bowl tickets, along with hotel accommodations, along with $1,000 of fun money. Are you kidding me? Who doesn't want to go to the Super Bowl? And here's the deal, even if you don't, because I don't know that I love football, but to get there and everything else with the kids, maybe that's a challenge. I guarantee I could sell them to someone, right? So someone's going to win 2 Super Bowl tickets. Hopefully someone's going to go with one other person, and they're going to shoot some videos to tell us how it goes. But someone's going to do that through our drawing pool. Now, in addition to that, we have a sales contest that's going on right now called Oktoberfest. We're giving away multiple prizes. You can check it out, sportstradingbtc.com/contest. If you want to see the leaderboard, you can check that out at sportstradingbtc.com/leaderboard. The reason why I show you this is not to focus on it too much, but it's mainly to show you that as a company, we are constantly doing promotions, constantly, right? So, I mean, in our pre-launch, we gave away $17,500 in Bitcoin. It's a pretty cool deal to the top 3 people. So we do this every single month. There are promotions that you can participate in, and we believe a lot in giving back to our members. Now, I want to talk really briefly about sports wagering, sports trading itself, to help you understand a little bit more about what it is. And then I want, if you can just hold on for 1 second, I don't usually do this, but I want to talk about some of the things that are coming towards the end of the year. So if you're joining us for the first time here today, you get some of that feeling of being a member to understand where we're going in some of the direction, okay? So it's a pretty cool thing. Right now, what you're looking at is our trading report that is located in our back office. And we show you every single game that we wager on, okay? We also show you it before it ever starts, right? So if these games were going on right now, you would see the word live. You would not see a win, a loss, or a draw. you would see the word live. That means that the games are currently going on, right? And that you have a chance to get out there and root. Now, some of you might be some sports traders or wagers or bettors on your own. You can actually use these if you would like to. You know, I know one gentleman that tells people all the time, how would you like access to a professional handicapper for as little as $100? That's our .01 package. I think that's a clever way to sell because people can't actually see what we're doing before we do it. I think that that's important to understand for the transparency of what we do as a company. Super important. Now, what I usually do on this webinar now, I show people exactly what games that we're taking here today. It's early, okay? It's only 2:35 my time. Games usually won't start for 4 or 5 hours, at least here in the US. So I don't actually have games to show you here today. But just know, usually on these webinars, we tell people so you can get out there and root for us. Now, what I'd like to finish up with here today, besides the fact that you need to get back with whoever sent you here, is this. As a company, you know, I already talked about the tokenized system. I talked about where we're going as a company. I can tell you that we have some stuff coming here at the end of the year that is going to blow you away. Now, when I talk about you wanting to own tokens, that's not a sales pitch. Whether you buy them or don't, that's up to you. But what I can tell you, as we go into the end of the year and as we roll out some of our new projects, you're going to want to own some of these tokens as a member. On top of your package, you're going to want to own some because you're going to be able to use them in ways that you could never imagine, even on top of what we already have with the game of the week, already on top of what we have with the trading pool. There are so many different ways that we're going to give you to be able to utilize these tokens that have true, legitimate value for you and your family, and also be able to share those with other people as well. So right now is the time to be part of what we're going. You know, the vision of our company, we're in the infancy stage. So you can see what we've been able to accomplish so quickly, so soon. Imagine where we're going as we get into this business, where most companies are trying to figure out right this very second, where we're at in our business, most companies are trying to figure out their exit strategy. Most people in this industry are trying to figure out how they can walk away. Did they get enough Bitcoin in to be able to walk away? How are they going to make their next payment? That's what most people are focusing on, not us. We're just getting this thing hopping, right? You are one of the very first people to hear about it. So what I want to encourage you is this. Get back with whoever sent you here today. Get started with us today. Timing is crucial, right? It's important to be part of something in the beginning. You can look back at us in a couple years and say, wow, I remember when that company first started and everybody doubted it. Because everybody had been hurt so bad. And I remember James telling us, hey, this is what we're doing. This is where we're going. We're going to make sure that we do the right thing by people. You're going to look back and you're going to remember that you're part of this. And now we've exploded this thing to where it's at. So I want to encourage you to get back to whoever sent you here today. We have live events that are coming. We're going to be in Toronto on November 22nd and 23rd. Come out and meet us. You know, it's going to be an awesome time. So if you have people in that Toronto area, you'll definitely want to invite them. And we'll be releasing more information on that event date. So listen, it's the afternoon. It's 2:38 in the afternoon. I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to be with us here today. Could have been doing anything else. Some of you may be at work listening to this. Some of you may be in your car on your lunch hour. I don't know where you're at, but I want to say thank you for taking the time to do it. Come be part of our company and have a great day. This call's a wrap.